Hi, welcome to Yoga for Life, Namaste, with Antoni. Today we're doing a completely seated 15-minute total body strengthening, lengthening, and you will need either a cane or a broomstick handle, okay? So you're in your chair. First, just sit back. You can close your eyes. If that makes you nervous, don't close your eyes. Just softly gaze at the floor. And I just want you to feel the breath coming in and out of your nostrils. If you need to keep your mouth open, that's okay. Otherwise, lips are gently sealed. Now I want you to feel the breath coming up and down the back of your throat. Now feel the sensation of the breath rising and falling your chest. Now this is very subtle, but can you feel your ribs breathing? Opening and closing like gills on a fish. Now completely relax and feel any breath movement in the belly. A very subtle filling and emptying of the belly. Now take a deep inhale through your nose, as much air as you can. Let it out of your mouth with pursed lips. Open your eyes and move to the edge of your chair. All right, we're gonna start with upper body. So I'm just gonna set my cane behind me in the chair. I'm gonna line my body up into mountain pose. So what I'm gonna do is bring my ankles under my knees, and I want my feet to be straight. And then I'm gonna lift my toes and spread them, but I'm keeping the balls of my feet and the heels of my feet down. My knees are right over my toes. My shoulders are back over my hips and down, opening my palms. My ears are back without my chin lifting. And then I want you to lengthen up. As you do this, and you're not leaning in the back of the chair, remember you're on the edge, you're gonna force your core to activate. And I want you to just imagine your belly button gently pushing back towards your spine. If this hurts you at first, put a pillow behind you and try not to rest into it too much, maybe just for a little support. The next time you breathe in, we're going to try to use our nostrils to breathe, but it's okay if you need your mouth. The next time you breathe in, I want you to shrug your shoulders all the way up to your ears. And the next time you breathe out, either your nose or pursed lips, gently pull your shoulders all the way down as low as you can go. And again. So we're moving with the breath. This is called vinyasa. And a few more times. If this breath is making you out of breath, just breathe normal, but don't hold your breath. That's important. You can breathe normal. Sometimes focusing on the breath can stress you out, especially if you have a lot of stress in your life. Now relax everything and shake it out. Place your hands on your thighs. Again, sit up tall. As you inhale, I want you to rock forward. Press into your thighs and gently lift your chest, maybe your chin. As you exhale, you're going to rock back, not touching the seat, but almost. And you're going to lift up your arms and stretch like a cat stretching. You can tuck your chin. Inhale, coming to the thighs, rocking forward, lifting chest, maybe chin. Exhale, rocking back, rounding the spine, stretching out, tucking chin like a cat, stretching. Inhale, come forward. This is called cow. Exhale, rock back. This is called cat. I want you to feel your lower back. At this point, it's arching gently. Do not hurt yourself ever. And then it's rounding. And as I rock forward, I'm coming to the very front of those two bones you sit on, the sits bones. And as I rock back, I'm going to the back of those sits bones. So not only is my spine moving, but even my pelvis is tilting forward and tilting back. Let's do one more cat-cow. If you can, move with your breath. And meet back in the center. Every time you take a cleansing breath, you reset, calm the nervous system. We're sitting up tall. We're going to draw a circle on the ceiling with the head. This is called stirring the pot. You're going to start to stretch the back, the sides of the back. Again, do not go to the point of pain. Don't worry if your circles are tiny. Just move. Keep breathing. And if you can, use your nostrils to breathe. You don't have to, guys. When you're ready, change the direction of your circle. You're drawing a circle on the ceiling. You're breathing. If you hold your breath when you exercise, you'll create more tightness. If you breathe when you exercise, you'll create more space. One more. And back in the center. And we're going to shake everything out, take a cleansing breath, maybe even an audible sigh. Resetting the nervous system. All right, now we're going to go ahead and we're going to work the shoulder blades. These are your traps. This affects your shoulders. If your traps and your back aren't working, your rotator cuffs will take over. So on the inhale, we're going to try to bring the shoulder blades towards each other with our hands like jazz hands. On the exhale, we're going to spread apart the shoulder blades. Inhale, bring them together. Don't go to the point of pain. Exhale, spread apart. It's okay if it's a half of an inch of a movement. Keep breathing. Keep moving. So here, we're shortening or strengthening the traps, turning them on. Here, we're lengthening and stretching them. Yoga creates long, lean muscles. And if you breathe while you do it, you're also toning nervous system, lowering cortisol levels in the body, and creating that calm, rest, digest, and heal to the body. Let's do one more. You work to the point where you feel comfortably uncomfortable, and then you stop. You never go to pain, but it is a slight challenge. Comfortably uncomfortable. All right, I know that sounds crazy, but it's true. All right, so now we're going to get out our pole. Okay? It can be a broomstick handle, it can be a cane. We're going to bring our hands the same width as our shoulders, and you want to make sure your wrists are not turning in or out. Elbows are straight, that's important. Palms are down. On the inhale, I want you to pull your hands apart. Pull. Lift up as high as you can go. And then as you exhale, you're going to pull the pole, bringing it down completely, and then less softening the grip and pausing. Let's do that again. Pull the pole. Inhale up. Pull the pole. Exhale down and let it go. And again, we're going to do 4. If you could only do 2, do 2. A little is better than nothing, and too much is worse than nothing. So find that balance and release. Now we're going to go wider. Even though our elbows are straight, we're going to be in that Y position. Same thing. Exhaling down. And you're pulling. You're not pulling 100%, but you're relaxed, let it go. You're pulling tightly, almost as if you're trying to gently break the pole apart, but not giving it 100%. In yoga, you want to give about 80%. And release. It's called coming to your edge. Two more. Pulling. Don't worry how high you can go. I have frozen shoulders right now, so I'm only going to go as high as I can without pain, but a little uncomfortable. And back down. If you find yourself leaning back like I just did, that means your back's trying to take over. Don't let it. Just don't go as high, okay? That's your body taking the path of least resistance, which is probably what got you into this situation. All right. Now we're going to take this pole. And I'm going to bring my palms up. And my hands are going to be as wide as my shoulders. And I'm going to inhale. I'm actually going to take this left hand and push. And then exhale back. Inhale, push. Exhale back. Now see how my elbow went out? I'm going to try to keep my elbow a little closer to my body. I'm not going to force it. With the breath. And relax. And we're going to switch sides. If you don't have a handle, that's okay. I'll show you what that will look like. So, palm is up. Inhale. You're going to push. Try to keep the elbow as close to the body as you can. And exhale. You're going to feel the stretch in the shoulder. And again, don't worry how far I go. You'll know when you come to your edge. It'll feel a little uncomfortable, but you're not out of breath, you're not in tears, you're not in screaming pain. You're just like, ooh, okay. With your breath always. This is my worst shoulder right now, so my elbow's cheating. And bring it back in. All right, set that down. We're almost done with our upper body. This is gentle today. We're not going to go too deep. We're going to take our left arm, we're going to take our right arm in front of it and gently bring it over. Take 3 slow breaths. You can look over that left shoulder. This hurts me a little, but not too much. And release. Think of like a toothache pain. We're going to stretch out the right arm, take the left arm in front, bend the elbows and cross over. You're pushing it. This is my a little bit stronger shoulder, so I went a little deeper. 3 slow breaths, and I want them complete. And back into the center. All right, now we're going to go all the way to the back of the chair. And we're going to stand on the right foot and we're going to lift that left knee and exhale, tap down onto your toes. Inhale, lift. It may only lift an inch. Exhale down. You might be at the point where you can't lift it, but you just lift your heel. Exhale down. Keep pulling your belly button like it's wanting to push against the back of the seat and keep your back upright. And move with your breath. And let's switch to the other side. Try not to move anything else but the leg, because then that's the body trying to take that path of least resistance. All right, now we're going to lean against the back of the chair. The butt's against the back, the back's against the back. I'm upright, very important. We're going to stretch out that left toe and we're going to lift a straight leg and then lower. You're going to feel this quad activating. Pull your belly button in. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. It's okay if it looks like this. That's okay. With your breath. If it's starting to hurt your back, you're lifting too high. The thigh doesn't have to come off the chair, but if it can, let it. But no lower back pain. That means you're going past the edge. And let's go to the other side. Notice if one side's stronger, one side's weaker. Yoga is about feeling and learning about the body more than controlling it. What is your body telling you? Is one side stronger? You feel this quad firing up? And release. We're now going to scoot back to the edge of the chair. We're going to feet under knees, shoulders over hips, upright tall. We're going to squeeze in those butt cheeks and slowly relax. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, release. Working those glutes, which takes the pressure off your back. Squeeze those butt cheeks. Relax those butt cheeks. Let's do 2 more like this. And then we're going to hold it for 3 breaths. You can bring your hands into namaste, gently pressing, fingers spread apart. And let it go and rock it out. All right, now we're going to go into pigeon pose. You're going to take your right foot and you're going to either put it on top of your left foot, let the knee fall out, take your hand, push against the inside knee, and then take your knee and push against it on the inhale. Exhale, release. If you can, bring it all the way up here. Your knee hurts, flex your toes in. And then you're going to push against it and then push against your hand on the inhale. Exhale, release. This is going to release sciatica. It's called pigeon pose or modified pigeon pose. And this one we're going to hold for 3 breaths. Might look like this. It might look like this, but you're pushing against the hand and the hand isn't moving. And let's go to the other side. Inhale, push. Resist it with your hand. Exhale, release. Flex the toes in if your knee hurts. And again. Looks like this for some of you. Push the knee against the hand. That's where we get to the piriformis, protecting our hip and getting rid of sciatica. Let's do 1 more. And then we're going to hold it. Keep pushing into the hand. Keep resisting with the hand for 3 breaths. Foot's flexed if your knee hurts. And release. And now we're just going to kick out our legs, get rid of those snap, crackle, pops. And we're going to do a gentle twist to end. We're going to turn so we're facing the side of the chair. Our feet are still on the ground. That's important. If not, put something under them. And we're just going to be twisting from the waist up. The neck and the shoulders are just coming along, but the twist is happening at the waist. So you can kind of lift your arms if you want to take a deep inhale. As you exhale, turn to face the back of your chair and grab the chair with your hands, but keep upright. And I want you to take 3 breaths. You're going to feel the breaths in your ribs. Your ribs are opening and closing like the gills on a fish. Now slowly unwind. If you wound up too much, it might hurt your back, and we never want to hurt ourselves in yoga. Again, you sit up tall, you inhale, you reach, and then you twist and grab on to the chair here or here, and take 3 big rib breaths. And slowly come back into the center. And you can either rest the back of the chair or move into another seat. Just close your eyes for a moment. Keep your palms open, hands resting on your lap. And I just want you to feel your breath in your bodies. Let your breath go back to normal. Do you feel like electricity or energy running through your hands? And then inhale to open your eyes. And as you do, lift those arms up. Exhale, bring your palms together and to your heart to bow. Let's do that again. As you inhale, spread your fingers. Bring your hands together from the top to the bottom and gently press your hands as you come to your heart and bow. And one more time. Then we're going to take thumb to pointer, thumb to second finger, and third finger, and pinky, and then reverse it. And jazz hands, jazz hands, jazz hands. Shake it out, come to the edge of your seat, and we're gonna tap. I want you to pretend you're jogging. You're gonna get the arms moving. You're gonna tap your feet. You feel the pavement beneath your feet. And you're breathing a little heavier. And release. One more inhale. And exhale to your heart. Namaste. Thank you so much. Be consistent like this, and I'll make more of these limited mobility yoga classes. Namaste.